It's impossible to describe my entire experience with this project without talking to you about context or physical setting and social situation with Ohio State Game Day. Context has been defined as the setting in which performance takes place, the events and interrelationships between group members and performers that occur during a performance, and the situation within the narrated or performed text itself. The OSU Stadium Cake in Schmoogate take place on the campus of Ohio State University. This setting lends itself perfectly to the type of people that it attracts. Certainly with 100,000+ visiting each home game weekend, there's always new faces that join the crowd. Most important to the context of this venue is that the vast majority of the people there are what we would consider regulars. There is an actual group that frequents these events, Buckeye Nation, if you will. It seems like our type loves everything that has to do with OSU. We're always looking for scarlet and gray. We want to know how long it took to bake a cake or how many bags of sugar were used when making it. We ask lots of questions of the photographer that snapped the pictures. Questions like, what speed of film was used? Or, where'd you get the motivation to eliminate color? Thanks a lot for donating it to the silent auction. Interactions with various artists simply create stronger admiration and respect for their crafts. My kids usually sell their crafts in the village of Put-in-Bay. While the setting is geographically different, the performance remains the same. Buckeye Nation is on site, adorned in their scarlet and gray attire. My reading explained that the performance approach establishes folklore as current, evolving, and always expressive. It all comes back to Buckeye Nation. Some people were singing along with the musicians, while others wanted to talk about how much they love a good cause, Children's Hospital, the animal shelter, or their college scholarships. During my research, it seemed like everyone knew their role in the performance. As it seemed, everyone was definitely expressive. I'd like to share with you a very small sampling of the family lore that I studied. Enjoy.
Well, we make an Ohio Stadium cake every year. It started off as a joke 21 years ago because I bet some of my friends and family they couldn't make one in the shape of the stadium. 21 years later, you can see what we do. We decided that we wanted to do something beneficial to the university with the cake. All of us went here. All of us were fortunate enough to have scholarships when we were here, and it's our way of giving back to the university. So we make the cake every year, put it on display one game a year, take donations. If you want a piece of cake after the game, you can stop by and drop money in the scholarship bucket. We have a scholarship fund here at the university that has over $100,000 in it based on us making the cake every year. And so every year, 5 to 7 students will benefit in getting scholarships to go to OSU, all because we make a cake once a year. All right, there's about almost 90 cake mixes. There's over about 125 pounds of icing, gallons of oil, 30 pounds of Crisco, all kinds of good stuff. Not necessarily good for you, but good stuff to eat. It smells wonderful. It's white cake hiding in there. And we'll slice it down and everybody can have a piece after the game and taste how good the stadium cake is. All right, there's 10 of us on the cake crew. It does spawn generations because we have my age and now we have the younger group that are all who grew up as kids watching us make it, and now they're all graduating from OSU and joining us on the cake crew. But they have to get their degree before they're allowed to have the jackets and the shirts that indicate that you're officially on the cake crew, because you have to be an alum of the university. So pretty soon we'll have the second generation of official cake crew members.
Is that loud enough for you? Welcome to Schmoogate, OH! OH! OH!
Hi, my name's Kevin Hampton. My nickname's Schmoo. Welcome to Schmoogate. The reason we do this tailgate is to give back to the community, because I had a son that went to Children's Hospital for a week, and we're trying to give back to him and paying forward. That's what we believe in, and we believe it's the OSU tradition. I went in here for, probably 4 years, 5 years, whatever, 10 years, I don't know. It was a while, but we have this tradition. Every game we have a tailgate, and all the donations go to charity. We have companies that support us. So today we have a silent auction. It benefits Children's Hospital. We have a friend that got us autographed pictures from various players. And we got jerseys, we got photos, and all the donations go to Children's Hospital. All right. now we're trying to get my children involved. There's my daughter, Adeline, and she's trying to raise money for her charity. And we have a neighborhood boy that has apraxia, and she raised $200 for him in her kindergarten, and now she's doing it this year for a Girl Scout Community Service Project.
It's to fight apraxia.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
And let's get things started, shall we? You're gonna have to give me a break. My hands are frozen, man. Well, Mama Jane rode at a bait and she ran into the police station. But Papa found out, he began to shout and started his investigation. It's against the law. It was against the law. What my mama saw, yeah, it was against the law. Mama looked down and spit on the ground every time my name gets mentioned. Papa said, oh, if I get that ball, I'm gonna stick him in the house of detention. Well, I'm on my way. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm on my way. How you doing? I'm taking my time, but I don't know where. Goodbye to Rose, hey now Queen of Corona. Ow, me and Julio down by the schoolyard. Me and Julio down by the schoolyard.
Anyone who lives in Ohio knows exactly what this is. Can you see it? Buckeye necklace. We kind of started making these, oh my gosh, like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
When the kids were younger. And we kind of just, I don't know how it came about. I mean, people at Ohio Stadium and Buckeye fans have always worn them, but us personally, we kind of just came across these Buckeyes and the kids thought they were neat up at Lake Erie where we go a lot. And then we started making necklaces and we thought, what are we going to do with all these necklaces? And we've adopted both of our dogs from the Franklin County Animal Shelter. And this is Lana. And we have a white dog, Hammy.
Well, we sort of let loose when we're selling. We're usually not, you know, too crazy to people, but we really like the cause that it's going to, and I think that makes us a little bit more confident with our sales. It's like not just a Buckeye necklace. We like hope that someone else gets to have a great dog like this one here. But yeah, so
most of the conversation ends up being about dogs.
Yeah, that's how we get most of the people. There's Michigan fans and all those other people, and they we just talk about dogs, and they seem to want to buy one.
It's just an organization we feel strongly about, and so the kids liked making these, and we liked doing a family project together, and so we started selling them, and just for $5 a piece, which is really a deal. On campus, they're like 10. And we have a portion of the proceeds go to the dog shelter, and the kids get a little bit of the money for all their blood, sweat, and tears, and then of course we put money back in to buy more supplies because you have to get leather string, a lot of different color beads, not just red and gray. We've got black and silver. The ladies always seem to like the silver, and white, different colors of gray, clear, and we do a lot of different patterns. It seems like sometimes you'll go out and all the ladies want the silver. Everyone seems to want beads or necklaces with white beads. It just kind of depends.
And it's just been a really fun family project for us because it's for a good cause, and we have a good time sitting around the campfire, drilling the buckeyes, which is more time consuming than one would think, and gathering the buckeyes, climbing trees.
When we go to put a bay and we see everyone wearing these buckeye necklaces, it really makes us feel good about that we're like supporting this cause.
In conclusion, I know that these events vary in size and scope, but I think it's obvious that each group demonstrates their strong passion for their individual cause while loudly displaying their support for their favorite university. It has been exciting for me to see how each interacts and carries out their role in the performance. I'm even more excited when I think about the beneficiaries of their hard work.